Hello, Waswere here, back with another video, and today we're covering one of the more annoying boss pets to get, Kalphite Queen. This is a really low-level boss with two phases. The first phase needs to be killed with melee, while the second phase cannot be damaged with melee. This leads to a situation where it's really hard to AFK, but also not difficult or rewarding enough to make you want to do it non-AFK. But there was a new AFK method that was discovered for it, and it's time to show it off. Full disclosure, this method comes from PVME, so all credit for discovering it goes to them. I merely tested the method and converted it into video form. The link to their Discord is in the description of the video. This method combines a bunch of combat mechanics together in order to be able to do damage with melee against a monster that is protecting from melee. First off, we have the Varak set. Its special effect is that it has a 20% chance to deal 14% more damage. However, against the few monsters that do protect from melee, it also allows you to hit through those prayers. Second is poison damage. While the melee hits are blocked, the poison damage that comes out of those hits are not, so you can still do damage to the second form with melee via your poison. And last of all is the Ripper Demon Familiar. While he attacks with melee, it's considered familiar damage, so the damage dealt by the Ripper Demon is taken at 100%. Combining these three items together allows for 1 minute to 1 minute 30 kills, which when you take it over the course of a full hour is about 35 kills an hour. Now that we know how we're going to do it, let's go through the inventory and gear setup. In terms of must-haves, you need to have the full Varak set equipped or this method won't work. Cinderbanes are not a must-have, but if you don't have them, it's going to seriously impact your kills per hour, as poison is a major part of the second form DPS. The rest of the items can be swapped around as you need, but you want to maximize two things: melee style bonus and prayer bonus. The pocket slot can have any illuminated god book, but don't activate it as that's just a waste of pages and GP. The Dragon Rider amulet is great because it provides plus 10 prayer while also giving a style bonus of 30. You get this from completing the one-of-a-kind quest. For the gear setup, we need overloads and prayer regeneration. This can be accomplished by using a overload salve, either regular, supreme, or elder, or by using a regular overload and a super prayer renewal. On top of that, you can use potion reservoirs to have your character auto-drink one potion, so if you want to use the potion reservoir method, do that with Elder Overload salves, so that way you can have 36 minutes of overloads without clicking. Make sure to bring weapon poison +++, as the higher tier of poison is worth the extra cost. I really don't want you to make the same mistake I did, but Lantidime incense sticks are not good for this method. Sure, they extend your overload and weapon poison by 2 minutes, cutting down on your cost per hour, but that also means that the prayer regeneration from the potion is slower because you're getting the same amount of prayer points over 8 minutes instead of the 6 minutes, making the method less AFK. To round out the rest of my inventory, I have the Holy Wrench, which is a reward from the Rum Deal quest. It increases the prayer point gain from potions, making it even more AFK. We also have the Enhanced Excalibur and the Elven Ritual Shard, which you can activate whenever you overload to help maintain your prayer and HP. These aren't necessarily needed, but they just make it more AFK. And lastly, I have a Panic Super Restore and a couple Panic Sailfish, in case anything goes wrong, like I forget to overload and now my prayer and HP are really low and I just want to get it up to a higher amount. But I never used either of those at KQ. For your familiar, as mentioned above, you're going to want to use a Ripper Demon Familiar with Death from Above scrolls. I found that 150 lasts the entire hour. You can use Spirit Weed Incense Sticks to speed up the rate at which he uses those scrolls, but the marginal increase in kills per hour is way not worth the cost of using those incense sticks. In terms of actually doing the method, it's incredibly simple. You want to place yourself just southeast of the West Light, as you can see in the video. This means KQ will spawn within melee distance of you and won't walk around that much. This reduces the time you aren't attacking the boss, as you will auto-retaliate quicker. Every 6 minutes, drink your overload, click your Elven Ritual Shard, and click on your Excalibur, and let Revo kill the boss for you. Speaking of Revo, make sure you have thresholds and basics turned on with Revolution, and copy the bar on screen now. I didn't fine-tune the Revo bar, and to be honest, that's really not my specialty, and I trust the lads at PVME to have an as optimal of a bar as possible. For loot, there really is only a couple good drops, with the best ones being Blood Runes, Dragon Items, or Wine of Zamorax. They should pay for your supply costs, but you aren't going to be making too much money there. I don't think there is much else to say for this method, so I hope you enjoy AFKing one of the more annoying boss pets to get. I wish I knew about this method when I was going for this pet. If you enjoy the content I'm creating, consider subscribing, drop a like on the video, really helps out the algorithm, and if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. But past that, have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.